மாஸ் கீழப்பாவூர்.
Hi, welcome to Mass Keelapavur channel. I am Dr. Aruna Shanmugavel. In this video, we are going to learn the derivatives of ectoderm and the organizer which initiates the differentiation of ectoderm, that is the notochord. Let us start the session with a quote. Your speed doesn't matter. Forward is forward. Now we'll move on to the topic. The inner cell mass of an embryo becomes embryo proper. The cells of this embryo proper form three germ layers. First formed endoderm, followed by ectoderm and mesoderm in between these two. The ectoderm is related to amniotic cavity and endoderm is related to yolk sac cavity. The notochord that develops from mesoderm forms the axis of the embryo. It is the one that initiates the differentiation of ectoderm. The ectoderm dorsal to notochord becomes the neurectoderm and the remaining part becomes the surface ectoderm. The neurectoderm forms brain and spinal cord, neurohypophysis, retina, ciliary body and iris, all the derivatives of neural crest cells. The surface ectoderm forms epidermis of skin, including the sebaceous glands and sweat glands, hair and nails, mucous membrane of oral cavity, nasal cavity and paranasal air sinuses, enamel of tooth, parotid gland, lacrimal gland, mammary gland, adenohypophysis, conjunctiva and outer layer of cornea, lens of eye, membranous labyrinth and cuticular layer of tympanic membrane, lower end of anal canal and male urethra, labia majora and external surface of labia minora. Remember, the pituitary gland develops from ectoderm only, but adenohypophysis from surface ectoderm and neurohypophysis from neurectoderm. This is the reason for the difference in their structure and function. Another highlighting feature is that tympanic membrane is derived from all the three germ layers. Now, let us see how the notochord is going to be developed. The notochord is a flexible, rod-shaped body found in embryos of all chordates. It is derived from mesoderm. The notochord serves as the basis for the axial skeleton. It induces the overlying ectoderm to differentiate into neurectoderm and surface ectoderm. Hope you remember the procaudal plate lies at the cranial end and the primitive streak lies at the caudal end of embryo. The cranial end of the primitive streak becomes thickened. This thickened part of the streak is called the primitive knot, primitive node or Hensen's node. A depression appears in the center of primitive knot called blastopore. Cells in the primitive knot proliferate and pass cranially in the midline between ectoderm and endoderm, reaching up to caudal margin of procaudal plate. These cells form a solid cord called the notocaudal process or head process. The cavity of blastopore extends into the notocaudal process and forms the notocaudal canal. The cells forming the floor of the notocaudal canal become mixed up with the cells of endoderm. These cells separate the canal from the cavity of yolk sac. Later, the floor of notocaudal canal begins to break down. At first, small openings are formed. Gradually, the whole canal comes to communicate with the yolk sac. Remember, the notocaudal canal also communicates with amniotic cavity through blastopore. At this stage, the amniotic cavity and the yolk sac cavity are in communication with each other through notocaudal canal. Later, the walls of notocaudal canal become flattened and forms a flat plate of cells called the notocaudal plate. This process of flattening is soon reversed. That means the notocaudal plate again becomes curved, forms a tube. The cells of this tube proliferates and forms solid rod of cells called definitive notochord. This definitive notochord is completely separated from the endoderm. As the embryo enlarges, the primitive stick becomes inconspicuous, but notochord elongates and lies in the midline. It occupies a position which later is occupied by the vertebral column. But the notochord does not give rise to the vertebral column. Then, how is the vertebral column developed? Let us wait and watch in the next video. The nucleus pulposus of intervertebral disc is the remnant of notochord. Also, the odontoid process of axis vertebra is a remnant of notochord. I hope you would have understood both ectodermal derivatives as well notochord. Let us wind up this session with a quote. It always seems impossible until it's done. Thank you for watching.
If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe and click the bell icon, select all to get instant notifications.